friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny and I am so not an expert. I am so excited for today. Today is going to be another block party video and I'm really excited for these. I love doing these. It's so much fun and there's not as much stress with having to create an entire project as opposed to just a couple of blocks. So each project, so if you're not familiar with the block party, basically all it is it's a single block. We just make one block from start to finish. I actually make two because I make one sample and then one for you guys, but you only have to make one, and eventually we'll get to a point where we have 12 or 15 or 18 of these blocks and we can put them all together and make a nice pretty quilt. Now I am not worrying too much about the color schemes or the patterns or the types of colors. I'm not worried about any of that because I'm probably going to put sashing in between each of these blocks anyway when I'm done with them. But for right now I'm just kind of grabbing pieces from my stash that look like they might go together, cutting them up and putting them together in these pretty blocks. Last week we had a really pretty block and I hope that you guys check that out. If not, I'll put a link in the description box below for you guys to check that one out. This time we're going to be doing something even more fun and even easier than the last one. This one is called Beautiful Math. Which sounds a little bit like an oxymoron, doesn't it? Because I don't know a whole lot of math that's beautiful, but let me show you this beautiful one. Check that out. Isn't that pretty? That is so pretty, and it's so easy to make. It's a couple of squares, a couple of rectangles, and you slap the whole thing together. Super easy, and I'm going to show you exactly how. For those of you who don't know already, I've gotten this particular one out of the 1,000 Blocks book. Again, that doesn't mean I'm always going to get them out of this book, but hey, there's 1,000 in here. Might as well grab a couple of them, right? All right, guys, I'll see you at the machine. Let's get started. Hi, friends. Welcome back to the machine. I've got it all set up and ready to go. I'm going to be using some black thread today just so you guys can see exactly where I'm sewing on this. I've got all my pieces cut up here. I can't give you the cutting instructions because this is from a published book and I'm not sure what the copyright laws are. So unfortunately, I can't give you the cutting instructions, but if you haven't purchased this book and you're interested in doing so, I'll put a link in the description box below so that you can do it. All right, so it's super easy. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 pieces here. They're just squares and blocks. The awesome part about this block is there's no matching seams. There's no matching seams. It's all straight lines, and we really don't need to worry about which way we're pressing our seams because we don't have to nest anything. So this is going to be super fun and super easy to do. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our B pieces, which I've got 2 different fabrics of those. We're going to take those and we're going to attach them to our A blocks. We're going to take our B pieces, we're going to attach those to the top of our A blocks, and we're just going to do those up real quick. Now, here's the really fun part is you can do the majority of this project all at one time. I didn't turn the machine on. There we go. The fun part about this project is you can do a majority of it as chain piecing. You don't have to do them each individually. Now, I do have my iron hot and ready, but I'm actually not going to press this one until I'm completely done. Here's how we're going to do it. So let's go ahead and put these together first. Only going to take a second. So get that one. Get this one. Make sure right sides are together. We're doing block A and block C. Two. And here's number 4. And now I'm going to leave those pieces right on the machine and I'm going to go to the next step. The next step says we're going to be attaching the D fabrics together. We're going to be doing one of each, like this. One like this. All right, and again, I'm going to leave those right on the machine. And now I'm going to work on my next pieces, which are the E's. And I'm going to put those 2 together, one of each.
now we can take all of those off the machine and work on our next step.
Now, just like I mentioned before, we don't actually have to press any of these, but I am going to finger press them just to make it easier. And I'm going to press them all towards the background fabric. So I'm going to do this blue and green fabric as our background fabric. We're going to press everything towards that. Okay, so the next step tells us that we're going to need to make some bigger blocks here. So we're going to take these two smaller ones and we're going to attach these C's to them. So we've got one that goes this way. And we're going to attach them going the exact same direction. And you'll see why soon enough. I'm going to go ahead and assemble these real quick onto the machine. I am using a 1/4 inch seam on all of these pieces. Okay, so there's the first two. And the second two pieces we're going to attach, here they are, these blocks here. We're going to attach two of them to these two blocks. Okay. Alright, we're going to separate these and finger press them again. So we're going to set these two pieces aside and we're going to grab these two pieces again and we're going to attach the other blocks to them. Just like this. Grab this one. Attach this one to the bigger block, like this. And again, finger press them towards the background.
Now all that's left to do is sew up that center block, which is that big F block. And we're going to sew that to this one here. Just like this. I'm going to take this one onto this side. Now, if you have directional fabric, you're going to want to make sure that you're checking your pattern and following the instructions to make sure your pieces are going to lay the way you want them to. I usually try to stay away from directional fabric so that I don't add that additional stress to myself. There's one side. Finger press towards the background. There we go. And then the other side. All right. Finger press towards the background again. Okay. This is our center block. Now let me just my workspace a little bit here. All right, so I'm going to lay that one down there. Then I'm going to take the two long strips and I'm going to match up the colors so that they match here. So I'm going to lay this one this way and that one this way. See, the green matches the green, the blue matches the blue. And then I'm going to take these two pieces and I'm going to lay those so that the blue matches the blue. And the blue matches the blue. And that's it, guys. Now all we have to do is sew up these pieces together and the block is all done. How easy is that? Let's go ahead and put these together real quick. all done. Just gonna finger press it real quick and then give it a nice press with the iron. And of course my iron has turned back off. There we go. Finger press it first. Give it a nice quick iron. Oops. So I finger pressed all those seams. So they're laying pretty flat as it is, but nice hot iron. Nice hot dry iron will give it some nice firmness. If you have steam in your iron and you wanted to use some steam, you could. I do have a water bottle I could use if I wanted to because I don't like putting water in my iron, but I don't really think I'd need it. That's it. Really. That was it, guys. It's so simple and easy. I think this one might actually be easier than the quilt blocker video that we did. It's like, what, 3 steps? Super easy. So tell me what you guys think. Did you like this one? Did you like the other one better? Let me know down in the comments below which one you preferred. And if you have a block, if you have this book and you have a block that you'd like to see us make on the channel, let me know what page number it's on and I'll take a look at it and maybe it'll be our next video. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. This one was super fun, super quick and easy, and it really made me feel good about accomplishing something. And now I have 2 really pretty blocks. All right, guys, I will see you again next time. Thank you again so much. Don't forget to hit that like on your way out, and I will see you guys again next week. Bye!